Today we're going to work on some crayon techniques. First, we're going to talk about how to use the tip of the crayon versus the side of the crayon. Usually when we draw, we talk about making lines with the tip of the crayon. This is usually how people draw. But you can also use the side of the crayon. The paper on this crayon has been taken off, so I can hold it on the side and I can just rub. And this is a really great way to fill in like large background areas or anything like that. Another thing that you can do is you can vary the pressure of your crayon. So you can press really, really hard, or you can press really light. You can also do the same thing with the side of the crayon. So you can press really hard or press lighter. You can also color in with the tip of the crayon. One thing that's a lot of fun to do that we don't always think about with crayons is blending colors. So if I start drawing and I think, oh, I want to make this color a little bit lighter, I can go in and add another color on top of it. Same thing with blending the colors using the side of the crayon. Okay. Hatching and cross hatching are one way to fill in and kind of shade with a crayon. So if I'm gonna do hatching, that would be something like this. The lines that are close together look like they are darker. And if I'm going to cross hatch, then I would go one way and then I would come back the other way. So cross hatching. Similarly, you can blend colors when you do hatching and cross hatching. So I could do one color and then come back with a different color on top of it. And same thing with cross hatching. One color, maybe I come back with blue and go across the other way. A really fun way to fill in areas with crayons is to do something called scumbling. Scumbling is filling in with little circles. This creates like a nice kind of soft or fluffy texture. And again, you can do any of these techniques, including scumbling, and blend colors together. Okay. You can also create other kinds of textures with crayons. So by using lines, you can create some really nice textures. And of course, with any of these, if I wanted to go back over it, I could color lightly on top of it so it's filled in with the same color. Or I could go in and add another color, add some more lines with another color. Or I could use the side of my crayon and fill in by rubbing on the side. So there's several different crayon techniques, and I hope that you experiment with them and are able to find some interesting new ways to use material that we kind of think of as a very simple art material, but we can actually do a lot of really interesting things with our crayons. And have fun.